Yeah, like in a week. Let's open these up. You're old enough to do it.
Come from the Red Dragon.
I thought you'd like these. Hey Matt, how you doing? This is our quiet. We're doing the quiet cast this week.
Did I already start?
Yeah.
So just like was staring at me for like a minute, just like looking at my beer, like all.
I like that. I like the business start.
Like what a poignant, candid moment you guys just shared with us. Hey, I'm doing good. Let's talk about these beers first, though. Cortland Red Dragon Ale. Huh?
Another local brewing company. I thought you'd like this.
With New York State.
It's also not as sour, so I thought that'd be a little change of pace. Prost. Yeah. Pretty good, right?
All right.
Nice and malty.
A little hoppy, a little malty.
What you like? Got it for you, Miss Red Ale kind of beer.
I'm gonna listen to you have one thing on there.
Brewed with New York State ingredients.
There we go.
Not that many.
Well, I think we have like different stuff though. That's good.
Well, that's good because otherwise this is going to be a 10-minute podcast.
Well, actually, one of mine is comes before that part. So
how are you doing?
The whole thing. I'm exhausted. I've had 6 hours sleep in 2 days altogether, so a little tired. But I'm dedicated. So to my craft, and I mean we're getting paid this week, right? So.
No, man, we don't get paid. Do you think we got paid this? We've done like 200, over 200.
I just thought like somebody was holding my paycheck.
Like you paid the bill for the one that we did at the Modern Mold.
It was delicious.
Basically.
That was great. That was a great episode. And I think up to 10 people watched it, so I mean it was really worth it.
And actually, also I pickpocket you like a lot too, so like you're actually losing money.
I have no money. You would get no money from that.
BJ's card.
Okay. Like I have all your lint.
One of those already.
How you doing?
I didn't know these BJ's cards expired. I guess it's yearly.
They do, actually.
Yearly thing. I'm doing great, man. You know what? Just not letting things bother me. My son, I'm having some good times with the son and the wife.
You're saying players, pimps too, go and brush your shoulders off?
I do. Brush it off. Brush off my cool see-through. But this shirt is a little bit see-through.
It is.
It's sexy.
It's very thin.
It's sexy. I like it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Aiden started soccer. He had his first soccer game on Saturday.
See, there you go. Let's talk about this. Let's hear about this. Was he playing? Sock left? I don't know. What are they name? I don't know.
Forward?
Yeah.
Striker?
Striker.
I don't think
That's
striker. I don't think they're strikers. But he's a forward.
Don't strike anyone. Guys.
Basically, like they just kind of move everyone around and like an amoeba, and there's not really a play.
Like, run that way where the ball is.
He literally had an hour of practice where then they just play a game. It's like.
I kind of like that. That's kind of my kind of thing, though.
Well, he was. Everyone's playing with the seat of their pants. Plus, they're between 4
I am qualified to play
6
this
years
game now.
old.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and so he just wanted to kick the ball. So they kept getting all the kids for handballs, though. Like they're 4. I mean, they're gonna touch the ball because they don't know what they're doing.
They gotta teach them. They gotta teach them.
I don't know. I feel like, geez, like wait for the third game to yell for the handball.
Did anyone score a goal?
There's a couple goals. Aiden did not score. There's actually one kid that was pretty decent, like on their team.
He's like a ringer.
He was the other kid playing the forward, and so he was pretty good. He moved the ball around a little bit though, and most of the time if you had the ball taken from him, he'd just keep running in the same direction he was running in, and like not go back on defense, and then he'd go like this and be like, "Hi, Aiden," and he'd be like okay, and then he'd fall down for no reason, like in the middle of plays.
Well, then he's a real soccer player.
I tripped. I'm like, that's what I said. I was like, you did like a nice flop. You're really working on your flop.
You gotta wait till they buy you though. So,
yeah, exactly. That's the thing he's gotta work on, the realism.
Dude, you have to be that parent that like gets him to be evil. Like this.
Well, their coach's like, "Come on, guys, let's do this," and his coach's like, "Let's have fun because we're kids." So that's kind of what I like.
Literally,
because
children.
We're 4 to 6, and you've played for soccer for an hour of your life. So let's calm down. I'm much more about that, and he enjoyed it. So really, that's what matters.
Now, could you drink a beer while you were there?
No, it's at Henniger Field. There were hot dogs. So they had hot dogs. They're pretty delicious, actually. I don't know, like they're Hoffman's or something. They're nice beef franks. They're tasty. But otherwise, we're just chilling. Comic-Con tickets went on sale on Saturday.
Ooh, did you get some?
Well, actually, that could be something for the list. I did not, because we're not going this year. But Jess's parents are going.
Wait, you're not going?
No, we're taking a year off.
Wow.
We can't go every year, but it's too expensive to go every year. we want to be able to do other things. You know, we're hoping down the road.
Are you going to Syracuse Comic Con though?
I don't know.
It's a 3-11 event.
Well, I was trying to vend it, and then the guy never got back to me, so I don't know.
What a dick.
That's kind of not cool, but...
Not in front of the podcast anymore. You're done. Unless you watch, and then thanks.
You might watch, actually. I was a little upset because he didn't get back to me. I was like, okay, you know. I don't want to keep bugging him because I know he's busy, but I
really enjoyed it.
Hey, you can't do it.
We should go. I really enjoyed it last time we went.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go... You know, it's and now it's expanded and stuff.
I'm still looking to get into retro in November, so hopefully we do retro GameCon. That's supposed to be expanded as well. So,
you notice I got my old glasses back here, the old ones. My new glasses, they're basically they have like a weld here, where like it's the arm is connected to the top portion, and then the top portion is welded to two circular metal pieces, which obviously it's hard to see on the camera, but so Connor was smacking me with a toy like a stuffed animal, the Philly Fanatic, and he hit me in this glasses, and the weld just gave way for whatever reason, and so yeah.
Dynamic fail.
I buy direct. Glasses. I am giving you a thumbs down.
How all the glasses though? They were like a couple years old, right?
They were I got them in December.
Oh shit!
And I didn't get a warranty on them either. So
that's annoying.
Yeah, so just throw them in the garbage basically.
Like these I've had for.
Well, and I can probably solder them or
the only thing that's bad about these, they have a little copper metal piece here, and so
digs in.
No, I'm like allergic to it or something, so it like kind of like burns the side of my head a little bit.
It burns us.
Well, I got glasses from America's Best. They had a copper piece, like the whole piece right here. And so I kept going like, my head is hurting a little bit. And I looked at it, and I just had like this like blister on the side of my head. This was like a couple years ago now.
Gross.
And, yeah, I was like, oh. So what I did is I put nail polish on it, and
it works for a while.
It works for a while, yeah. So, but it's still annoying.
To your acid, and your skin melts through it.
Like, why did you do that? It's a dick move.
Yeah, but so I've already ordered another pair, and not from them though, from Zenny Optical. Which, by the way, Zenny Optical. They look on paper. They look pretty nice.
I'll have the link right here. If you want to
they have a lot more selection than I Buy Directed, and it's just slightly more.
See, I'm a Warby Parker guy, so
and those are like the upper crust, if you will, of.
I paid $130 for one.
Zenny Optical, it feels like the midline, and I liked it. I liked that it was it was affordable.
Well, I think the glasses probably for them and for Warby Parker, like most of the glasses. This is a fact. About 80% of the glasses that are made in the entire world are made by that one company.
Oh, the CE, man. You can see them on the inside of the...
They're made by the same exact company, so, like, whether you get $500 a pair, like, Ray-Bans...
Is there a CCE?
Whether you get a $500 pair of Ray-Bans or you get, like, the bargain bin dirt cheap glasses, they're all made by the same people. And that's why,
of course,
that's why glasses cost, like, as much as an iPhone.
You get machine-toed tech glasses.
Because why do glasses cost so much as an iPhone? There's no electronics in these, okay? You're cutting out lenses, and you're putting them into frames that are made of plastic, metal.
Well, that's why, like, paying $19 for the frames was a good peace of mind, as opposed to, like, hey, the cheapest price is $109 just today. Like, that's a horrible price. It's just plastic. They're not blood diamonds. Like, come on, man.
I got Aiden 2 pairs of glasses for that one.
Oh, what's up?
At America's Best, so...
Is it America's Best?
Well, I get a warranty on there because he breaks them like every 2 or 3 weeks. Every 2 or 3 weeks. Like, can you please fix these again? Thank you. And I got him 2 pairs, so he breaks 1 pair. I get that pair fixed. He breaks the other pair by the time I got to bring them in.
Let's get to some news.
Yeah, I only got a couple things, but I think they're big, meaty. Let's talk about the writer's strike, though, because we both have that one. So
writer's strike is averted.
Oh, good. Okay, so they actually authorized a walkout, and this is the part I wrote about before the averted part. So you just spoiled it.
Spoilers.
They had authorized a writer's strike as soon as today, which is May 2nd. This obviously will be after that, but they had authorized that this would happen, and basically what could happen from a writer's strike. We had one a couple years ago, 2009.
2006.
2006. Was that long already? Okay.
Yeah, because it was when the Guild came out and Dr. Horrible.
Dr. Horrible, yeah. So basically what happens is anything that is in the middle of being written or hasn't been fully filmed yet has to stop production unless they go unscripted.
Yeah.
And
Scabs!
Yeah. basically, this would have immediately affected late night shows, unless they went unscripted, which Conan did.
And that was great. And actually, he did
I think that was probably his best work, was even maybe. Also, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen would have had to stop filming.
Darn. Damn it. I kind of wish there was...
Yeah, that's why I was like, I saw that, I was like, oh, why? Damn it.
Man, come on. No one writes that script.
But current...
It's all Peter Cullen just improvising.
Current seasons that are written and filmed are already safe, so Game of Thrones would have been fine. Game of Thrones would have been fine, and seasons that are already... Obviously, seasons that are out are safe, but seasons that have already finished filming also are safe.
Yeah, because there's no more writing unless they're punching something up.
But it got averted, so the writers got their moolah, and everything's all good.
Yeah, so basically, like in the 11th hour, writers just wanted, to get money they deserve. Really, it wasn't like we're trying to gouge anything, but the studio system does keep a lot of that money for themselves, which is their prerogative as capitalists, but it's also the writers as the talent, the people with the power, because they're writing the shows, are the ones behind them, to band together, have a union, and that's what they did. So it's unions at work. Sorry, it's not Donald Trump. I know you don't like unions, but
they're a disaster.
Yeah.
Okay,
but they worked out in this case. And also they're getting better. They're getting better benefits for spouses and things like that now, as well as more residuals.
4-day work week.
More residuals.
Illegal immigrants taking their jobs. Monkeys and cats fraternizing.
We're going to build a wall around Hollywood.
Hollyweird, as I like to call it.
Or deface the nation.
Oh, you saw that thing? Wow.
Yeah, but that's all we need to talk about.
How dare you? Yeah, that's all we got to talk about in that. I only have two things.
I want to talk about...
One's tiny. So
I got one other thing.
One's meaty, though.
Well, and that was one of the things, though, right? Or was it another?
Yeah, that was one thing. So.
Okay. So, I just saw a really cool indie trailer it's for a game called Perception.
I saw it too, actually. I was hoping you were going to write this.
The Break the Silence trailer. Yeah. It's from
it's a horror game.
It's indie developer that's made up of former members of horror. Of teams that worked on like BioShock and some other cool games.
So is this like in conjunction with WWE's House of Horrors from Payback?
I'm pretty sure it's just a reproduction of that completely.
This is just Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton just sitting there like breathing heavy.
The buzzards are circling, and then you're like, okay, and then
they do that for like
punch in the face.
Like legit 3 minutes of the match, you're just sitting, or the match when they're in the house, just sitting there like breathing heavy. I thought they were gonna I thought they were finally be like, can we be friends now or something? Like, yay! And they hug afterwards.
I'm cool with it, man.
It would have been like their festival of friendship.
And then instead of ending the match, they just got in the limo and they were like carrying on the top like jitterbug. Jitterbug.
Oh, in my heart. This would have been 10 times better than the match. Legit.
And then they did a montage, but then ended up in the arena, and then
but it would have been like them trying on suits during the day or something.
So here's how this works, though. So that all happens, but then they have the actual match. They both come out at the same time, and then like one double cross the other, and they run down the ring, and then they fight. And so it looks like they're gonna be. Dude, we just wrote a better thing there.
We should write for WWE. I think a monkey could have written a better thing.
We don't write for WWE. We could. I think it'd be fun.
I hate that match. Okay, go back to this game because I totally.
So there wasn't much, and it looked a lot. It reminded me of like Until Dawn, but or Silent Hill, a very serious version.
Okay, but these are by the devs that did Dead Space and BioShock. So that's very promising.
But they're their own indie
some legit creepy properties that they put a lot of the creepiness in this, and like the scenes for this look legit.
Well, it immediately reminded me of The Uninvited, which is an old Nintendo game, but had that intense, crazy horror angle where it was just like, what the fuck, and then you're dead.
That was like a Silent Hill type thing.
Yeah,
I felt,
but it felt more like where Silent Hill. It's like a theme where it's like, okay, you got the nurses, the creepy nurses.
It felt like BioShock mixed with like Silent Hill. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, sure.
It had a very BioShock look to the textures and stuff.
Oh, definitely.
But like the intensity of like the one thing that was crawling after the one, I was like, oh no!
And that little dog turn on shot him. You're like, no! What's going on here? But it's good. I'll give it a second look. I definitely want to see some gameplay from it first because it looked maybe like Telltale-ish, maybe or possibly.
We're saying it's all quick time events?
Possibly. Like it doesn't look like there's a lot. Like there was a lot mechanically going on. But you love that.
Episode 4's out, by the way. I gotta play it. I didn't have Walking Dead.
Cool.
Catch up.
Cool story, bro.
Catch up.
I'm playing Guardians of the Galaxy, man. You played
I played the first.
You played the Tales from the Borderlands, right?
Yeah, it's free now.
Because it is free. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's free, if not. Okay, yeah. So that's all I have to say about that one. It's a lot of rating, but it's
like, here's the thing that you've been waiting for, though. You're finally gonna find out about Ed Sheeran's role on Game of Thrones. He's in Game of Thrones.
Like, I'm playing a eunuch.
I'm in love with the shape of you, Arya Stark. So supposedly they interviewed him. And
he's 18 now. I guess it's creepy.
He's still like 14 on a show, but yeah. But supposedly he's doing a cameo where he plays like some kind of minstrel that is entertaining Maisie Williams' character Arya. And, like, she requested that he be on the show because she loves him so much, I guess, or something. She's like a fangirl for Ed Sheeran. Yep. Happening. And there's a couple other cameos. And this isn't actually the first musician cameo.
I don't know how I feel about that, though.
Well, he's not even the first musician cameo on the show. Like most of the members of the band Mastodon have been on the show.
Well, yeah, because they all look like they're from Game of Thrones.
I think they're all probably ice giants. But,
because they literally are ice giants in real life.
They're from Scandinavia, and they're tall, and they're bearded.
We don't have to do any makeup. This guy just came like this. That's what he looks like.
We got some White Walkers over here. We got some ice giants over here. We're good. Get in there.
That's what he looks like.
But Ed Sheeran, I was hoping he was going to be like a creepy guy because he looks creepy.
One eye is looking like he's called the Looker, and he can like look over.
And maybe the scar on his face is brought into it somehow. Like,
I'm in love with the scar on your face. This is my Ed Sheeran dance. I dance like this.
I do this thing with my hands.
Spooky boogie oogie. Speaking of,
that's all I got for that.
Jumping Shark. Let's talk about Roseanne getting a revival. Matt, are you ready for this? I probably should say this last, but also that's actually a better one.
Okay, I'm reading this on your thing, and this no.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because he's dead.
Spoilers for the Roseanne show. Okay. First, let's talk about. Let's put the horse before the cart here. Yes, horse goes before the cart.
Put the cart.
Roseanne's getting a revival with original cast members. Roseanne Barr, John Goodman, Sarah Gilbert will reprise their roles as the Connor family. But they also have the other ones. Which Becky? I don't know.
The other ones.
Which Becky?
All the Beckys. It's like a Rick diverse with Becky.
Is DJ still a serial killer? I don't know what's going on. Because that guy was definitely a serial killer. Like, I'm just saying. He probably they have to get him out of prison. He has one of those Silence of the Lambs song.
I think he lawnmower cats probably. I can see that.
Oh, definitely. They just bury them through their heads.
Yeah.
The revival's being shopped around right now, but both Netflix and ABC have thrown their hats in the ring. ABC being the original character of Roseanne.
No thanks.
Good. And I think they're just seeing even though Fuller House sucked, it still was, it still had a lot of viewers.
So do we find out in the end of the series that they're all in purgatory since John Goodman's character was dead?
Well, no, Matt. That was kind of what happened with the last season, though. Was Roseanne? There was a full season with John Goodman in that last season. And then the spoiler for Roseanne,
it's not spoiler,
guys.
You should have watched it.
They find out because at the end of the season previously, John Goodman's character Dan has a heart attack. He doesn't die in that one, but they cliffhanger it. And so then in the beginning of the next season, he's fine. You're like, oh, okay, he's recovered from his heart attack. And then you find out that Roseanne is just fucking crazy and dealing with shit in her brain. And
the whole season was a fucking fever.
It's all just jumping. Yeah, but the end is it's all just jumping sharks. Like Roseanne is becoming a Playboy bunny at one point. She's in a beauty pageant.
So they ended the worst way possible.
They go to a hedonism resort at one point. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. To what is arguably one of the best comedies of all time, even critically acclaimed the seasons before that, because it was one of the first true portrayals of a blue collar family, you know, and just it was something
there was no Married with Children.
It was something that we related to because and that's true, but it was something that we related to because you know our family was poor and their family was super poor, they couldn't get by. And that was another thing. Like in that last season, she like wins the lottery at the beginning, and you're like, what the fuck? $108 million, and then you're like, she's just rich and do whatever she wants now. Last season, like, okay.
Like, we're just throwing it all out there.
But yeah, so John Goodman is signed on for this, so did she have another fever dream? Was she in, like, a mental institute? I don't know.
I hope so.
I don't know.
Or they're all dead.
I say bring Dan back, though. Bring Dan back.
Just kidding, he wasn't dead. You were okay the whole time. You thought you were crazy.
And this did you know Roseanne went from 1988 to 1997?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Long time.
Long time.
It was 8 seasons, I want to say.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah. It was
You can say that.
A lot of seasons.
Go ahead and say that.
It was 72 seasons. They did like it very short, but like every month they had a season.
So for me, this article is like just like one episode season. What's interesting about this for me is how they're going to deal with that. That's the elephant in the room.
It's a huge elephant in the room. I'm not saying John Goodman's fat. I'm just saying that it's a huge elephant.
We just saw I told you we just saw The Big Lebowski, right?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Really like it.
Tracks. Whatever. Hey, speaking of Netflix, because you said that earlier, May Netflix, dude. There's some shows coming out, dude. Shows on shows. Okay. Now this is a list I got so far. Okay, and this is just a partial list. Master of None season 2. Sorry if you haven't watched Master of None. Great.
Is that like the Masters of Sex, but without Lizzie Kaplan?
No. Yeah, there's nobody in it. It's Masters of None because there's nobody in it.
Just like you stare at
just the scenery from Masters of Sex, like all the and
the end of the episode is always just like Liz Kaplan coming and turning on the light in the office, like oh, okay,
and that's when the other episode started actually tracks to exactly where the other episode starts.
I'm down with that. That'd be interesting. I think.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt season 3. Yes.
Unbreakable for life.
I love that show. House of Cards season 5.
In the final season, that's the final season of that show, too.
And as it should be, because he's a horrible...
So who's going to die?
Horrible garbage person. Sherlock season 4 is going to be on.
On Netflix?
On Netflix.
Oh.
This one's for you. Bloodline season 3 going to be out.
Watch season 2.
You got to catch up then, dude.
Watch it.
Are you the only one I know that watched this?
I liked season 1, but it was just it wasn't like good enough for me to be like, oh, I want to continue watching this. And I think Jimmy and I actually watched like the first episode of the second season. We're just like, okay, cool beans, audience.
I don't know
our family's in more trouble.
People like this, so that's all I know.
No, and it has the show has a good vibe, but it's just like it
has director Krennic on it. That's one of Director Krennic, right?
Yeah, he's not.
I'm Director Krennic.
He's actually Director Shitbird in that show though.
And he says a southern accent, doesn't he?
He's like, yeah, I'm your brother, but I'm just gonna fuck up literally everything. Like, hey, see this glass? I'm gonna smash it on the ground just for no reason. You're like, okay, why did he just do that?
Why?
Like, he's just like, I'm gonna do stuff stupidly because I can.
Okay, Doctor Strange though, yes. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. We're already on that. I would, of course, do that. But and the CW shows, they are speculating that Flash will be out in the last day of May, and because the season finale is May 23rd.
It says it's supposed to be the day after, so that's
bullshit.
No,
it's 8 days after. It says to be 8 days after. So that's why I think it's going to be May 30th will be or 30.
This is something I do not like about Netflix, that they did this. I don't like it. You heard me, Netflix. I'm a Netflix fan of the show. I'm putting you on blast right now. I'm sorry.
If Netflix was a fan of the show, we'd have like 1,000 views, at least.
I think that's why we don't. Is actually because they're like,
they're crushing us. They're crushing the little guy.
You only watch it on Netflix when they put us on.
Listen,
Netflix.
If you want to put us on Netflix, I mean, please.
We're the first YouTube kind of series on Netflix.
Yeah, well,
it's an innovative thing.
They got Bill Nye Saves the World. We can do that.
It's an innovative thing. I can do that easily.
I can tell all the dad jokes that don't go over as well.
I can do
I watched 2 episodes of Bill Nye Saves the World.
I've heard from people. People either love this show or hate this show. I one person.
It's tough because Bill Nye is not funny anymore. But he tries.
He's so angry
hard.
now. So angry.
Yeah, that's why he comes across as just angry. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. I'm with you, but if you're shouting at people, they're just gonna be like, no, I don't know.
Well, some people say, oh, it's so relevant, and then the person I talked to was like, he just yells at people that seem like they don't know what they're talking about anyway.
Yeah.
And so it's like he's not even talking to someone that
Like
has
his
like
panel
a legitimate
of people
perspective.
who all really kind of have the same perspective as him, but the one person's like, I think nuclear power is the way to go instead of... and he just basically like owned the dude like a hat. And I'm like, okay, well, he's not going to want to talk if you're just going to yell at him, basically. Like, he's like, okay.
I'm shutting down now.
Yeah. Thanks for the help. He's like, I'm telling dad jokes. Whoa! All right, we got it, Bill. But
Bill Nye, the science jerk.
he's no Neil deGrasse Tyson. Sorry, Bill Nye, if you're a fan of the show.
Now we're going flat to fact.
That's all I got.
So I have one last thing. And we're going to stretch it out for 5 minutes.
Oh, we're good. It's good, like svelte.
Nice. Deadwood movie, Matt, is moving forward, cocksuckers. So if you have
You're not cocksuckers. That's just what he says. Or are you?
if you are, that's fine. Go for it. You do you. So Deadwood movies moving forward. W. Earl Brown, who plays the lovable asshole Dan Doherty, basically the sidekick of Al Swearingen. He said he's read the full script, the treatment written by the creator, and he said that it's stunning. He also said a bunch of other shit, but I didn't put it all in here. He said
Stunning.
It's stunning. He said that there's laughing, there's crying, there's heartbreak.
He shit himself once.
He shit himself once during the reading because he just couldn't stop reading. It was like rabbits, but it was like a rabbits thing, and just couldn't stop reading.
Rabbits. All right.
What do you think about that? Are you ready for a Deadwood movie? And would it still be relevant this?
It's better
far
than
as
the
the
torture
process?
movies, but you never know. I mean, if they do it right, it could be. But the tough thing is, it's like any of these properties, or even any movie property. I mean, look at it. They're still trying to make Avatar relevant. I mean, they're still trying to make another Indiana Jones movie.
No, okay, Matt. Avatar is 9 other movies.
Not relevant.
And
At
James
all.
Cameron's going to make them all.
None of them relevant.
He's going to make a robot body with put his head in like a jar or
Nobody
something.
cares. He'd be crying. He put his head in the stomach. He'd be crying.
Oh, he would totally be
Yeah. He'd be the brain in the stomach.
Totally crying.
I don't know. Now you're making me not like this. Just think about Avatar.
Cocksucker.
I don't know. They could do it. If the people are on board. Why not do it?
Why not do it?
Make it go boom.
Make it go boom.
Fang Fum.
I guess we're over then.
Stay classy. Stay classy.
I think we should just stare for like the next, just until we get to 30.
I'm doing my Ed Sheeran dance.
Hey, I'm at Sheeran. Look at me. Oh, she gave me a bottle with tequila. This wasn't tequila in this bottle.
Then we had an all-you-can-eat buffet or something. I just think about like stuff that happens in my life.
And then I got craft services.
I brought my dog to the groomers, and I took him in a cup to say,
I made a video about making a video. Like, what?
Very meta, buddy. Hey, but you stay classy.
Fang Fum again?
Yeah, again, 2 Fang Fums for this one.
Bye! I'm waiting until it gets to 28.